Today is April 3rd, 2024. It's been a minute since I made a video. Since my last video, I've gotten funded twice with Apex. Funded twice with Apex. Currently working on Top Step X. But I just wanted to leave y'all with something or bring something to the channel. Also, since then, you can see my son in the background. You can see my screen is, my chart is a lot cleaner than previous videos. Since previous videos, it's been a minute. Strategy has changed. It's kind of similar, but those who know the strategy I'm taking, or a strategy that I'm using. I found success in this more. Not to say that I wasn't profitable with the bull flag strategy or bull or bear flag strategy that I used before off a 1 minute chart. Also using a 5-minute chart. I was profitable with it before, but me personally, I need something more robotic, a system that I can follow so that my emotions don't get in the way. I'm sure all strategies can be altered to fit that robotic. Anyway, this has been working for me, so I'm gonna stick with it. Of course, I back tested like I would say about 50 trades or so, and I still back test. Like once I've done my 2 trades for the day, 1 or 2 trades, I don't do no more than 2. Once I do my 2 trades, if I see something else, I switch to sim, and I get my reps in that way. That way I don't have to go back later on, or when I have some free time throughout the day. If I'm off work, if I'm off my day job, I don't have to go back and do market replay. I can just actually get my reps in that way. And that keeps me from overtrading and risking, because every time you click buy or sell, you are risking losing everything, with a stop or without a stop. You can have a stop, but you can also move it and ignore it, or take the stop off when your emotions get involved. So you risk your entire account once you click buy or sell if you're not disciplined. It happens to the best of us, so that's why I switched to sim. It's someone else that I got an idea from. They suggested I get another combine account, or just get another account evaluation and use that versus using sim. And worst come to worst, you blow it up. In best case scenario, you get funded. So that's an option that I'm most likely going to entertain anyway. So today, my bias was short. I was looking for the market to continue down, but news happened and it drove price up. So I started looking for entries, going long. I forget what news. I believe it was PMI. And also, yeah, PMI. So PMI came out at 10, drove the market up higher. If you look to the left over here, this is on the 30-second chart. So, but if you look on a 5 or 15-minute chart, you see the market just changed directions. And I don't really like to, I like to just go with I'd like to go the direction the market is going. And I don't really like to take counter trend trades, even if it's a quick scalp. But this one I felt pretty confident about. And if you notice, if you remember from my previous videos, this yellow dotted line is what I use as an equilibrium. There you go. That's the word. I use that for that. So if price is above this dotted line, I'm looking for longs. If price is below, I'm looking for shorts. Of course, I don't just jump in when the price go above. As you can see, my entry is here. The line is here. I don't just jump in just because price breaks above here. I look for a certain entry, which is right here. So price was going up. And it came down a little bit here. And it continued back up above. This yellow dotted line is the overnight open. So the overnight price, once the market closed yesterday, and it reopened back at 6 p.m. Eastern. This was the opening price, so price like to respect that. I still have it on my chart, but I don't really use it. So why would you have it on the chart if you don't use it? Good question. I just take it off later. Well, good question. I don't really use it, but seeing it that price it's irrelevant though. But anyway, price was above the yellow line. Not that it matters, because on my top X account I don't have this, and I don't have this. Though I can draw the line on there if I needed it or wanted it, but I've done away with indicators. Nothing against them. Once you learn price action, then you see that the indicators is price action is telling you what the indicators tell you a little bit after. So anyway, I saw price after the 10 a.m. news. Price came up, came down, came back up. This is a 30-second chart, so it's more movement, or some people say more noise. But if you know what you're looking for, it's price is price. So what I was looking for was price to get above this swing high. And as you can see, we got it here. And the very next candle was a nice, what they call a shift, a market structure shift. That's what this candle did, because if you eliminate this candle and you look here to here, it's pretty much equal, but this candle broke this swing high or structure. And the next candle created what a lot of people know, or some people know, as a fair value gap. I took my entry outside of that gap. It's considered an imbalance, so price. I was looking for price to balance itself back out. By coming back here and continuing up. So I took my entry here, and it stopped me out by, I believe, stopped me out down here. I had a 10-point stop. It stopped me out. Let's get the numbers. My entry was 18,383 and a quarter, and I got stopped out at 18,373 and a quarter. So full 10 points. I was about to stop it before 10 points, but as I mentioned before, I'm trying to be more robotic with things versus having my emotions involved. And this is a high, based on my back test, this is a high win rate setup. So when it works well. So that's what I'm depending on, it working well most of the time. So if it hit my stop, it hit it. It is what it is. So, but I was pretty confident because the 10 o'clock, I don't trade news, I trade after news, but the 10 o'clock news literally shipped, the market was going down, and it literally shifted the market back up. Well, not back up, but it shifted the market up. So I'm like, yeah, I guess it was an ounce of, or a small amount of emotional influence. So as you can see, I immediately, let's see, I got stopped out here, and I got in at the very next candle. So like 30 seconds later or so, 30 seconds or less seconds, 30 seconds or less later, I re-enter here at 18,383 and 3/4. So around the same entry, just outside this box. And price went in my favor. I didn't really, I guess you can say right here, price pulled, and it didn't really, price came down a little bit, but it went up to my target of 18,394. So I caught a quarter of, I caught one tick of profit. So $5. So after commissions and all that, it's break even or negative, whatever. It's not, that's considered break even. So I'm okay with that break even. I've never did a break even. I never had a break even day. It was either I made a nice amount or I lost all or most of it, like blown accounts or down a few hundred or sometimes even over $1,000. Revenge trading. So, and that's another reason why I'm making this video, because that's 2 trades here, and I shut it down, and I said I would review it. So that's kind of what I'm not really reviewing. I'm just going over what trade I took. I journaled immediately after, which is something I'm doing. I'm 2 trading days in. I'm trying to journal every day this month and going forward. So I took my 2 trades, I journaled, and I shut it down. Rain coming on down outside. Anyway, break even is a win for me because first of all, I think today I did pretty good. I only took 1 contract. I usually take, for the most part, I take 2 or 3. Sometimes I'll take 5, but that's right now. I mean, I'm a big boy. I can handle 5. But right now, it does not make sense for me to over leverage right now. I know how to trade. It's the small. My biggest challenge is knowing how to lose. Knowing how to lose. So I pulled back. I put myself in timeout for a little while and sim. So I'm dialing it back to learn how to lose. So when I lost, I was going for 10 points, so that's what, $200. So if I lost 200, that was okay. And I took my second trade, and if I lost 400, that's okay too. I'm okay with losing 400 on the day. That's fine because I can easily get that in one trade, not even trading aggressively. So I'm relearning. I'm teaching myself to, I won't say relearning because like I said, it's a challenge, and I skipped that part of learning how to lose, or knowing how to lose, accepting my loss. So 1 win today, 1 loss, break even. And I'm just gonna, for the rest of the day, I'm gonna just feel how it feels. Feel how it feels to lose or have a break even day. And once the markets close, I'm waiting until the markets close to go back and review it, because I don't want to be, and I'm kind of hesitant in this video to not take any trades. I actually disconnected the data from the chart, so I'm not tempted to see price move, and I'm like, but that's what I'm developing. That's part of my development right now, is learning how to lose, not over leveraging myself, and sticking to my rules, sticking to the setup. If it hits my stop 10 times in a row, if I go through a 10 loss streak, it is what it is. That's me personally. I think that's the only thing that I'm lacking. I'm not in a rush to quit my job. It doesn't interfere with me trading, but I'm just saying, like, once I develop that knowing how to lose, accepting my loss, I would be confident enough to quit my job. If I had to quit my job, I'd be fine. I wouldn't be worried about, financial wise anyway. I'll be confident that I can get into the market, hit a reasonable target, know what I'm looking for, taking my own trades, and just going from there, because there was other things, but that's like the main thing. I wanted to hit a payout the first quarter of this year. I haven't hit it yet, but I haven't hit it yet. So I switched my focus to my only focus right now, really, my main. I won't say my only, but my main focus right now is knowing how to lose, developing that tolerance of losing, or accepting my loss. I won't say like, when I lose, I don't take it too personal. Same thing with winning. Like, when I win, I don't want to take it personal either. It's just, I see my setup, I get in and get out. I follow a system. I see my setup, I take it. I take my 2 trades or 1 trade, and I'm done. Win, lose, draw. and I shut it down. Journal. Come back tomorrow. I'm not tomorrow. Come back later and review. So that's where I'm at in my trading career. And I'm not looking for a new strategy. I'm not looking for the latest whatever. I don't even go on. Sometimes I pop my head into the mentorship that I'm a part of, but I've shifted more into an independence approach. So I'm gonna try my best to keep y'all updated on the progression of things. My next video, I'm gonna not sure if I wanna do a video with me reviewing my trades from Top Step X. So I don't know. We'll see. And my son coming up now. Let's see what he's talking about. Yes, son. You can't what, son? What you need help with? I'm coming, son. So that's the update where I'm at. 2 funded accounts, and as you can see, this is on the laptop. It's on the laptop. With this on it. I believe that was my son or my daughter. Yes, son. Yeah, play it. Play your car. I believe it's for my daughter or son. I don't know. One of them, but you don't need much. I can very well go out and get a gaming computer or a better computer, but this works for me. It's not broken, so why fix it or attempt to fix it? I think it's more knowing how to lose or developing that tolerance on losing. This right here, like stop. I lost 10 points, bro. In the past, I would my stop. What was my stop? My stop was here. Right here, cause I was going along. My stop is here. Man, I mean, now if I would have did it this time, it would have worked out for me. Man, I would move that stop way down here. I move the stop way down here. Like, ain't no way you can touch it. Then sometimes, you know, it'll hit my, it'll kick me out. I would have blown the account before. Then maybe not on here. I'm not sure about on here, but my losses would be massive. Just 10 points. I lost 10 points on that one trade, and I was okay with it. And I got it back plus a tick. So break even for the day. This is beautiful. As long as I can make my losses 10 points or less, 10 points or break even, I'm good. So this video is already long enough for me just talking. So like I said, I'm gonna try and keep things updated, but work and life is and look what happened. Let's see. Okay, I won't go there. Yeah, I turned the data off. It stopped here at 10:53, so I turned the data off. But anyway, 2 trades for the day. Try my best to keep things updated, and see y'all in the next video.